Morning class. Now we come back again to our topic of a pair of linear equations. Now we have already completed the methods of solving algebraic methods of solving linear equations. Now we come down today to your word problems. Now the word problems you can solve by any method. Okay. So we will be doing the word problems. We will be filling the equations over your word one after the other, and then you can solve those word problems at home. So we start with exercise 3.3, that is on page number 53. Correct? First question, third question, exercise 3.3. Third question, first part, it says that the difference between two numbers is 26 and the one number is 3 times the other. Difference, all of us know the difference means subtraction. So let the two numbers be x and y, we don't know. So let the two numbers be x and y. According to question, what does he say? According to question, it says that the difference of the two numbers x minus y is equals to 26. Equation number first. Second, he says, second condition, one number is 3 times the other, and one number, let that number be x, be 3 times the other. 3 times 3 multiplied by y. Equation number second. Can we solve both these equations? By elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication. The best method, substitution. Value of x is 3y, substitute 3y over here, 3y minus y, 2y, y is equals to 26 upon 2. You get the value of x and y. I hope we can do it. Clear? Second part. He says the larger of the two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18. Supplementary angles. We have discussed supplementary and complementary angles in lower classes. Supplementary angles, the sum of angles is 180. So here also he is saying two angles. One is larger, the other one is smaller. Let the larger angle be x degree and the smaller angle be y degree. What does he say? According to question, what does he say? He says the larger, definitely it is larger means bigger, the larger exceeds the smaller by 18. So the larger angle x degree is equals to y plus 18 degree. Yes or no? Equation number first. The larger number exceeds the smaller by 18. So where is the second equation? There is no condition given to you. Where is the second equation? We are talking about linear equation in two variables. A pair of linear equation. First equation is this. Second, already stated, supplementary angles. Because angles are supplementary. Therefore, x plus y degree is equals to how much? 180. Equation number second. Again, can we solve it by substitution? Value of x is y plus 18. Already given to us. Substitute y plus 18 over here. You will get the value of y. Once you get y, substitute over here. You will get the value of x. Straightforward questions. Word problems are one of the easiest ones. Reason behind, because they are, everything is given to you. You have to read the statements carefully. Nothing else. Next question, third part. We use it in our daily life. Lockdown goes on, you must have gone to the market with your parents, or if not during lockdown, you must have gone to the market to buy certain things. Here also, the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees this much. And later she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees this much. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. Let the cost of one bat be rupees x and the cost of one ball be rupees y. According to question, what does he say? He says 7 bats and 6 balls. One bat is costing x rupees, so 7 bats will cost 7x. 7x plus 6 balls. One ball is costing y rupees, so 6 balls 6y. Definitely, sir, how do we get 7x and 6y? We go to the market, we buy 1 kg of tomato for rupees 20. So what will be the cost of 5 kg? 20 multiplied by 5. Same way, cost of 1 bat is rupees x. So cost of 7 bats, 7 into x. Cost of 1 ball is y. So cost of 6 balls will be 6y. And together we have paid 3800. 6y is equals to 3800. Equation number first. Later she buys 3 bats and 5 balls. 3 bats, 3x, 5 balls, 5y, and it is 1750. Equation number 7. You can solve it by substitution or elimination. These 3 questions are simplest you can solve. You have to solve by substitution or elimination. Word problem, here it is written solved by substitution, but in your exam it will not be written solved by substitution. You can solve by any method. Okay, I hope I have made myself clear. Now we come down to important questions. These questions are given in your other exercises also, so we will do all of them together. Page number 54, fifth part. Page number 54, fifth part. These are fraction questions. So let us discuss about fraction. All of you know what is a fraction. 7 upon 2, 3 upon 5. 7 upon 2 is a fraction. 7 is a numerator, 2 is a denominator. So here also these are fractional questions now. What does it say? Read it. A fraction becomes 9 by 11, comma. If 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, and if 3 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator, 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 3 by 5 by 6. Find the fraction he is talking about. So in a fraction, 2 things are there, numerator and denominator. So let the numerator be x and the denominator be y. So therefore fraction is going to be x upon y. Read the question. He is not telling us to find the numerator and denominator. He is telling us to find the fraction. So the fraction is x upon y. Now read the statement condition. First one. According to question, he says if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, fraction becomes 9 by 11. This fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to numerator as well as denominator. That means x plus 2 upon y plus 2, the fraction becomes 9 by 11. Whereas in the second condition, if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, fraction becomes 5 by 6. 3 is added to numerator and denominator, x plus 3 upon y plus 3, the fraction becomes 5 by 6. Simple statement. I hope there is no doubt. Simple. Solve cross multiply all of them, you get a linear equation. X by x plus 2 by 11, 11 into x, 11x, 11 2s are 22 equals to 9 into y, 9y, 9 2s are 18. Bring 22 over here, 9y over here, so the equation becomes 11x minus 9y plus 9y comes over minus 9y plus 22 comes over here minus 22. 18 minus 22 minus 4, equation number 1. When we come down over here, cross multiply again, 6 into x, 6x, 6 3s are 18 equals to 5 into y, 5y, and 5 3s are 15. Again bring over here, so we get 6x minus 5y is equals to minus 3. Plus 18 comes over minus 18, plus 15 and minus 18 minus 3, equation number 7. Can we solve both of them? Substitution, elimination, any method. We come down to same kind of question on page number 57. First part. Page number 57. First part. Again same thing is there. Read, it says if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, fraction reduces to 1. If becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the fraction. Again he is talking about the fraction. So let the numerator be x and denominator be y. So according to question, read it very carefully. It says if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction reduces to 1. In the first question, both the places numerator and denominator was added. Now first time it is first numerator is added and denominator is subtracted by 1. Second statement, if becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. If we only add 1 to the denominator, that means x numerator is as it is and denominator is added by 1, it becomes 1 by 2. This is 1 upon 1. Again cross multiply. X plus 1 into 1, x plus 1, y minus 1 into 1, y minus 1. Bring plus y over here, plus 1 over here. So x plus y comes over here, minus y equals to plus 1 comes over here, minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1, minus 2. Equation number first. Here x into 2, 2x is equals to y plus 1 into 1, y plus 1. Plus y comes over here, minus y. So 2x minus y is equals to 1. Equation number second. Can we solve both of them? Get the values of x and y. The question says find the fraction. So the fraction will be x upon y. Whatever you do. You can solve it by substitution, elimination, cross multiplication, any method. I would suggest that whenever you are solving word problems, solve by substitution or elimination. They are easier. Same kind of question is again there in your exercise 3.5. That is page number 63. Second part. Page number 63. Second part. What does he say? Again he is talking about a fraction. He says a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. 1 is subtracted from the numerator. Again, let the numerator be x and denominator be y. So according to question, numerator is subtracted by 1. Read it carefully. It says a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. From the numerator we are subtracting 1, denominator remains the same. The fraction becomes 1 by 3. First condition. And second, it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. 8 is added to the denominator. Numerator remains the same. The fraction becomes 1 by 8. Yes? Sorry, not 1 by 8. It becomes 1 by 4. Again cross multiply. 3 into x. 3x. 3 into minus 1, minus 3 is equals to y into 1, y. Here when we come down, x into 4, 4x is equals to y plus 8 into 1, y plus 8. You may leave it in this form, you can directly use this equation number first and this equation number second. You can solve by elimination or substitution. So these were the questions on word problems on fraction form. Here, you may solve them by elimination, you may solve them by substitution, you may solve them by cross multiplication. Students, these were the word problems on fraction. These were the general word problems. When we come back again, we'll be discussing about age problems, fixed charge problems, all of them together. So for today, you have to read the questions, frame the equation and find out the solutions and verify the solutions with the solutions given to you in the last. All the best. Work hard. God bless you. Thank you.